easily off my tongue now, which makes it very strange to think that just 2 years ago, that statement felt out of place and wrong. I have been out for a bit over a year, and honestly have had mixed experiences. Personally, it feels amazing to actually be my true self after quite a long period of confusion. In society, however, my visibility makes me incredibly vulnerable. I have been sexually harassed. I have been told that I'm not a real woman. I have received uncountable confused and strange looks. I have been misgendered, albeit mostly on accident, by friends, family, coworkers, and strangers. I have had thoughts of suicide. I am transgender, and while my life can be hell, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Go,
I'm
Alex!
fortunate to have a family who tries to be supportive of me. I'm fortunate to have a best friend who's literally saved me from taking my own life. I am fortunate to live in a state that protects me legally for the time being. I'm fortunate to have a doctor who cares about my well-being. There are hundreds of thousands of trans people who are not as lucky as I am, and my heart goes out to them, and we all need to stand up for them too. In fact, in 2017, there were 28 confirmed cases of murder of trans people. This makes 2017 the deadliest year for trans people on record. Most of those people were trans women of color. And even though I'm white, and I'm quite privileged in that regard, I still fear for my life every time I step into a public space. I can't imagine what trans women of color go through. And even though I've been out for over a year, using public restrooms is still scary for me. I've never had a bad experience in one, but I feel uncomfortable in the women's room despite having every right to be there. Transphobes routinely use the restroom as a means of attacking trans rights, and we must use all our power to stop any more of this transphobic legislation. As a trans woman, I can provide massive insight, a cause for great change, and a rallying cry for feminism. Trans women are the perfect women for feminists to rally around. However, the worst part of this is that most of all feel very uncomfortable in women's spaces because of our trans status. We all need to be aware of this. I have a confession to make. Last year, I did not go to the Women's March. I felt excluded from the march because I'm trans, and I made a plan with one of my friends instead. I felt this omission because of the vocal minority of people who want to call themselves feminists, but do not stand up for all women. We must work hard to silence trans exclusionary radical feminism now! I felt comfortable joining you because I knew that this was going to be intersectional. However, that shouldn't be the case. Intersectionality should be the default. Just by existing, trans women like myself defy societal expectations of gender. We defy gender roles every single day. This doesn't only help us, it helps all of you. Everyone is affected by gender roles, and they need to end now. While I know I didn't talk about the intersection of misogyny with other marginalized identities, but I felt that the other people here were far more fit to address those than myself. We all need to stand together as women and fight for the rights of all women, meaning that everything we do in the name of feminism must always include women of all sexes assigned at birth, all sexualities, all races, all ability levels, all nationalities, all religions, and all socioeconomic statuses. Woo! All women! Woo!